What you become in life is a product of what you have been introduced to. You are a product of your influences. Our anchor scripture reviews one of the signs of the end time, the abundance of iniquity. This means anytime you see the unimaginable escalation of wickedness and lawlessness, the end is near. In our world today, there is an abundance of iniquity everywhere you turn. Some time ago, I watched on CNN a pathetic story of a boy. The boy was from one of the Asian countries. He was just 2 years old at the time of the news. The pathetic thing was that this 2 year old boy was already a chain smoker at age 2. Unbelievable. The boy smoked a minimum of 2 packets of cigarettes every single day. When they interviewed his father, he said, "We introduced him to cigarettes when he was 2 months old, and the moment the cigarette finishes, he begins to cry for more." Can you imagine a child that was introduced to iniquity at such a tender age? The parents have jeopardized his life and destiny. Beloved, the question for you today is, what have you been introduced to? What lifestyle of iniquity have you allowed people to introduce you to? As a parent, what did you introduce your children to? Just like this 2 year old boy in our story, there are mothers who introduced their daughters to prostitution, and there are fathers who rape their own daughters. Such immoral influences will eventually ruin the lives of those children. There are teenagers who introduce their friends to immorality, stealing, armed robbery, and all kinds of vices. We have in our world today young men who have been introduced to internet fraud and all kind of cyber crimes. As a person, what wrong lifestyle are you introducing people to? Remember, many lives and destinies have been ruined because of exposure to wrong influences and habits. However, the opposite is the case when people are exposed to positive influences or introduced to good habits. Hannah introduced her son, Samuel, to the presence of God early in life. No wonder Samuel grew up to become a prophet. You see, what you become in life is a product of what you have been introduced to. You are a product of your influences. Therefore, guard your life against negative influences. What you become in life is a product of what you have been introduced to. You are a product of your influences. Make up your mind to deal with any negative lifestyle and habits that you have been introduced to in the past. Avoid negative influences, connect with right associations and positive influences. Press more into God and His Word to guide you through life. Sin makes a person feel defeated. God bless you. Meditate on Matthew chapter 24, verse 12. What have you been introduced to by Dr. Paul Enenche?